Hi there, I'm Barak Dunayer, Teplitsky Dunayer team with Douglas Elliman, and today is a very special day. I'm standing right here, my favorite place, my favorite restaurant, with my favorite chef in the world, Dagon chef Ari Bokovza. Ari, shalom, baby.
How you doing, brother?
Great to see you.
What I love about you is that, you're saying all these great things, but it's the truth. You've been here since day one. You've been a real regular, and we value you more than you'll ever know.
Ari, you guys are the best.
Thank
and
you,
man. Speaking of being here from day one, so my wife and I came here in February 2021, right when you guys were opening, and it was still 50% capacity. Okay, but the vibe was already cool, and as soon as we tasted the first thing that this genius made, we were hooked. And we had tried every single thing on the menu since then, and everything has a twist, everything is so delicious. And at the end of the year, my wife checked the credit card statement and is like, Barak, we came to Dagon 29 times in 2021. I said, how are we going to celebrate? Well, let's go again.
I love it.
And we came here, we've been there 15 more times since then. We love it every single time. Ari.
You're blowing up my head.
Ari, what's your secret sauce? What's the concept? Tell us about your life as a chef.
Okay, so I've been a chef for longer than I'd like to admit. I worked at some great New York City restaurants. Never did the culinary school thing. I just worked at very good restaurants and just kind of honed my craft. School of hard knocks. And this cuisine that we do here, which is Levantine, Israeli, it's always been part of my blood, part of my soul, and I've always tried to do that at other restaurants. And we could do a little bit, but it never truly fit the concept.
Yeah.
But here at Dagon, it's all about the Middle Eastern, Israeli, Levantine flavor, so we can really go to town and have fun.
And I think you're doing an amazing job. And look, listen, Ari, let's face it. Lots of people do hummus, right? Lots of people do like Moroccan cigars.
True.
Lots of people do all the meze that we do here. But everything that I've tasted here, it's got a twist. It's got something special. The eggplants, the freshness, the twist. It's
You're making me blush. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
It's really amazing.
You know what we do? Something so basic, and I don't think enough chefs do it, is we taste, we tweak, we taste again, we tweak, we sit down at the table just as if we're a guest. How does it taste? How does it eat? How could it pop a little more? And when you go through those motions, by the time it goes through all the tweaking and testing, by the time it goes to the menu, we feel pretty good about it. And unbeknownst to you guys are my guinea pigs. Because a lot of the times I'll come up with new dishes, I'll let you guys try it, and I know you're always going to be honest with me. So that's how we do it.
That's been amazing. And Ari, tell me, what's the most popular dish in the restaurant?
The most popular dish is the hummus, the shish barak.
Shish Barak, no relationship to Barak, but it's amazing. I ordered every single time. Yeah.
Which is also one of the most challenging dishes to come
make
up with something that and the hummus. Because the hummus is so basic and so simple, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It doesn't taste like it's simple at all. It's got complexity. It tastes fresh, interesting, amazing.
There's and those two dishes, interestingly enough, were the most difficult to nail down. But also, we have the lamb neck, the crispy lamb neck.
That's huge.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
And we have this beautiful 700-degree oven, so we're able to braise the lamb to get it nice and tender.
Yeah.
But then, before we serve it, we blast it in the oven at 700 degrees. What does that do? It makes a crust while keeping the meat nice and moist.
Yeah.
So that's another good one. We always have a whole fish. Can't have a Mediterranean restaurant without whole fish.
Yeah, the consistency of the lamb dish, it's second to none. I've never tasted anything like that. It's that technique, I guess, that they're talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think also, served on the bone.
Yeah.
It's a big hunk of meat. You almost feel like a barbarian when you order it.
And yet it's very elegant.
It is elegant. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
We finish it, with the light herbs. Yes. Balance.
Yes. It's really amazing.
Cool, man.
And Ari, I see those ingredients here.
Yes.
And I'm salivating already. You're going to make something for us today?
I'm not going to have you come here and not feed you.
Thank you.
Come on now.
So what are you going to make for us?
Well, I think yesterday was the first day of summer, right?
Yeah.
So now we're in summer. What do we think about summer? Tomatoes, watermelon, basil. So these are all the ingredients that we can't wait to indulge in.
Yeah.
Here we are. So we're gonna do a tomato salad.
Sounds great.
Let's go. The first tomatoes, and my favorite tomatoes, they're called Sun Golds.
Okay.
They're from Jersey. I used to grow them in my yard, and they're just, here, taste one. With nothing, just taste it as is. They're just incredible.
They're beautiful. Sweet, tangy, fresh.
Savory too, though.
Yes.
What I love them. So we're gonna do a tomato salad, which can be a little boring, but we're gonna
Nothing
tweak
with you that I've tasted here was ever boring, Ari. All right.
All right, let's. Shall we dance?
Let's do it.
Let's dance. Okay, so we have the tomatoes. This is a little lemon and za'atar vinaigrette. And then anytime we use tomatoes or any salads, we always season it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some fresh bufala mozzarella and we're gonna just lay those on the plate. Now this, on the bottom of the plate, we have a tomato water and arak gelée. So we take tomato water because we go through so much of it, and instead of throwing it out, we add a little bit of gelatin, a little bit of arak, just to give it that like anise edge, and it makes it, you know, cool and refreshing.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little fancy. It's a restaurant. If you don't want to mess around with gelée, you can just do grated tomato with a splash of arak, and it'll be beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so we do that. We season the cheese, of course. Season the cheese with a little more za'atar, just to give it that Israeli
Love za'atar.
Dagon. Yes.
אני מת על זעתר.
And then we just lay the tomatoes around. Different hits of acid. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna lay these beautiful gems all around.
I love it.
And then we'll take a little sea salt and just season the tomatoes a little more, just to give it that salty crunch.
Love it.
A little more za'atar. Can't have a tomato salad without more extra virgin olive oil. It's a must.
It's a staple of our region in the Middle East.
I drink it for breakfast in the morning. And then you have tomatoes. You can't do tomatoes without fresh basil. They go hand in hand. And so it's nice floral notes.
Beautiful.
I love tearing the basil because my fingers are going to smell great for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And it just gives it a more natural feel. That's the dish.
Can I taste?
Yeah, get in there, dive in.
All right. So I make sure I got the sauce, I got tomatoes, I got basil,
Yes.
I got the cheese. That gel, Ari, that you talked about with the arak and
That anise skin.
the tomato thing, I'm telling you, that secret sauce is amazing.
Thank you, brother.
So Ari, you're amazing. The place is amazing. Thanks for spending this time with us today.
Of course.
Dagon, everybody, Upper West Side, Upper East Side, tourists from all over the world, that's the place right here. There's no other places. Come to Dagon.
Yalla.
Yalla, Bo.